ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode within Supermarket Simulator. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I have enough space on my hard drive. I barely do. I'm still uploading the last episode, episode 8. So once that's finished, I'll be able to delete the previous stuff I made. I once deleted it before thinking that it would still upload, but then it's like, oh, the file's gone. I did that on one of my Morrowind Let's Play videos, so if anybody who watched my Morrowind video is wondering why one of the episodes is gone, well, now you know. At least I believe it was that, I believe it was that game. I'm not sure. So today we have it open, so they'll be able to make sure. So yeah, we're the only one that's closed. And next up we can start sectioning out this whole little thingamabob. If you guys remember in the last episode, I edited a lot of it out because it was a lot of nonsense that lasted till like an hour and a half. So I took like 10 or 15 minutes off. But yeah, it looks so much better now, but this section does not. So yeah, so we will be getting 3200 once Actually, I have 2 left over, so what I need is I can get a shelf. Let's see what other kind of shelves we have. Corner shelves. I can't think of anything I would be using that on. I might use like the outer corner shelves though for like this kind of stuff. Like wrap it around here, but I'd have to move this down a little bit. But yeah, that's something I might use. I also want to, now that we have a bit more time, I want to kind of, so this is only 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So this is what we've got. Yeah, I feel like that should be 500 if you're following how this is all going, or make that 250 or something, 275. But I think that's really all we need is this. So yeah, we just need the 1, and we can put it right here. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to editing or organization. There we go. So what we need now is to get the juice all in one area. All right. It's all going quite well right now. The milk and the yogurt should all be in one spot, I think. And Yeah. That's good. Alright. So next up we want to get the juice. And let's get rid of this. And then where's the... Oh. There we go. And then we can get the orange juice in there. Guys can get the fuck out of my way. Get the hell out of my way. That's kind of funny. So I think this was stuff over here. What's next? The pizza. And then what's next? This container kind of sucks, I ain't gonna lie. Kind of figured we'd be done with this by now. That looks like coffee of some kind. There's way too much people in here. Kinda pissing me off. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. At least we know what these ones are. Okay. That was pretty funny though. Next time he'll learn to not fuck around. Alright, we can get rid of stuff right here. Because this whole section over here is overflow. And this goes up here. Alright, I don't remember what I was going to put there, but the sodas were all going to go here. So we have 3 sodas here and 4 sodas here. And these are 5 tall, so yeah, it's going to be a little strange. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it. I mean, I could put the milk here. It kind of would fit with these 2 things. But it doesn't really make sense overall. And I'm definitely going to put those 2. I'm going to keep those 2 together. I think I was going to have the cheese in this section. If we put the sodas here, though, we would need 2 sections for soda. Or, if I really want to, I could put these sodas here, and then the juice can go somewhere else. And the other soda can go over here. So let's try that. let's bring this all the way over here. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Alright, so this is very annoying. I really wish they would gather round over in there. If you're gonna wait like retards instead of getting in line, then wait out of the fucking way. I'm like 3 seconds away from bashing them all in the head. I don't even care if I lose the money now. But anyways, this is the idea I had. It's sadly not gonna be 100% perfect, but I don't think it's gonna be possible to get things going really well. Why didn't this go down here? That's weird. Alright, so we can have that there. And we can put this down here. There we go. And next up, we're going to move all of these now. Move them down. There we go. This should work out pretty well. Alright. Can you get the fuck out of the way? Alright, there we go. And we have one more item, and bottom will be empty as usual. Out of the way, bitch. Alright, so bottom will be of no use. And the cheese will all be in this row, so let's get the tuna taken care of. Alright. So let's get this stuff and put it down here. Get rid of that junk. Next up, we're gonna get this junk. And then get rid of this. So, and then this was the first cheese. So now the things I'm doing in order are in what order the certain item is in, basically. Alright, eggs and butter. So I'm basically gonna have the butter and the yogurt and the milk all in one section. This is gonna be the cheese fridge though. I might have the eggs in one section. Can have the eggs down there at the bottom, the big eggs down there. Then we can have, or those are the big eggs. These are the medium eggs. So basically, I can have these big eggs down here, the medium eggs down here, the smaller eggs up here. Then I can have the milk here, and then the yogurt up on top. That makes sense, all three of those. I don't think anything else would go there. Oh, the butter. Eggs, milk, and yeah, I'm not sure how I would do that. I mean, I could technically just have the butter at the bottom here of the cheese. They're kind of similar in a not so kind of similar way. So we want, what goes first? Eggs. So we want the eggs right here, actually. So this is in the wrong spot. But at least we can get rid of the cheese. And we'll keep the butter there. Alright. So we have some more meat. And we'll get rid of those. And we'll put the meat here. Alright. And we're gonna end the day so we have some proper light. Chips and spaghetti. Chips. Kinda. And then spaghetti. I think it's over here. Same price. Let's pick up the trash in here now. Hoping we can get rid of more stuff in this area. I won't be ordering any new of those overflow items until those are gone. There we go, and I can get this. And then let's mop. There we go. So usually I pause the recording while they get all that stuff situated, but this time around we're going to do a little bit of work. So as you can see, those are 4, those are 2, and these other eggs are 3. So 2, 3, 4. That's how we know that these are the larger count eggs. And so these will go on to the bottom. get rid of that. And then we can get these smaller eggs and put them down a bit. Not at all worth it. $2 for 4 eggs. No thanks. And then we'll get the milk, because why not? It's all kind of in the same area, so it all kind of makes sense. Let's get rid of these. And then we can get this stuff. And that. There we go. And this will go on top. Let's get the moussaka. And we'll put this over here. And we can get rid of this. And then we can get these eggs, and we can finally take these over there. Alright. So everything's looking pretty good now. We have water and soda, and then nothing but soda, and an empty spot because I have no idea what to put there. Then we have the cheese and dairy, the dairy section. So there's the cheese, butter, yogurt, milk, and then the eggs. And then next up, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the meat or these type of containers. Those containers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do those containers next. And if we do, then we'll go and get this way. This will start the meat section. And that's actually not true, because the tuna will start the meat section. That was a lot. Actually, yeah, these are the two that start it. But there's like kind of two different types of meat. There's this one, and then that's 2, and then that's 3. And then that down there kind of fits with that stuff, so that's 4. But then there's the weird packaged ones like this, and there's 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, it's a little strange. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. What I do know is this will be all the packaged goods. Or will it be the meat? If I do the meat... What if I just do all the meat in one little area and I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it just basically be 5 here and then 3 here and 2 sections left over where I probably would put the sushi. I think that's what I'm going to do. Funny enough, this is how these packaged foods would be set up so far. They're in proper order. Because I want to organize them not just by section, but in order that they would be ordered at. If that makes any sense. So, anyways, there we go. And then we'll have this one next. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to order these, all the different meats though. But, whatever. Because there's only 4 that are packaged like this. So it would be basically this, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And it would just look really weird. We're not ready for these yet. Alright, so orange juice is first. So let's put this up here. Fucking asshole. He like got in my way and forced me to pay him. And then just put random shit there. What a piece of dog anus. Too bad we can't beat them up. That would make me feel much better. Knowing this game, they'd probably like make it so that they would quit the job or something. It'd be like a fire method or something. There we go. Might as well get these and then I can move them over when I need to. They're gonna be right after the meat section, so and the last one is the lasagna. There we go. Now let's get this junk out of the way. Awesome. So next up, this will go down here. Next in the meat section is the bottom one right here. Let's get the bottom row done. don't think we're going to get all of them, but I guess we are. And there we go. And then, what else do we need? These assholes are not doing their job properly. That's the hamburger. So what I'm going to do is a weird switcheroo. Immediately get rid of that junk. Little bitch, you were about to fuck me over again. Go put our shit away, okay? We have a huge pile right there. Though it's not as huge anymore, but still. Get to work, faggot. There we go. Alright. Alright, I checked if my stuff is finished. Yeah, this stuff goes down here. Yeah, I checked to see if my video was done uploading yet, because I need to be able to delete the other files. But it's not. It's 96%. So almost, but not quite. Yeah, I forgot to get the steak. The steak was supposed to go first. But yeah, this is going to be way more organized now, so that's really good. You have a bunch of shit here to work on, you fuckers. Get to work. Yeah, this apparently is in the way, even though it doesn't make sense for it to be in the way. And let's turn this around. Have to use my stupid PC controller for that. I hate how there's no snapping. It should have a snapping thing built in without having to use a stupid mod. Alright. Good enough. And I'll put those over there. You can get rid of most of this bullshit. Oh. Can move this over here. And we can move some of this over. Looks like all of it, actually. The only thing we still need to get rid of is all this bullshit. And I'm gonna put the toilet papers over here. Get the fuck out of the way, you fucktard. This guy is really like to fuck people over. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put this on the top row of this. And I see them working over here, so I know that they're fucking things up over here as well. And then we'll have this section of soap for over there. It'll be a wondrous thing. Alright, not sure what we'll put there or here, but once we get another big container for like this stuff, we'll put it down there. And whatever goes down there will go down there. And toilet paper over here. I'm sure we have some more since they had more of the other. Unless they just held on it just to piss me off, which I don't doubt. Takes a long time, but we can get all of them. Dude, stop! Stop, you piece of dog shit. What a fucking asshole. I wish we could kill him. Yeah, that's great. This game makes me want to punch people in the fucking face. Yes, it does. Alright, so I'm not sure where to put the beer. But this is going to go up here. Alright. Get the fuck out of here, whore. Or I'll find a way to kill you. They were about to try and fuck things up again. Anyways, there we go. Alright. Almost got the fancy bacon taken care of. Now all we have to do is get rid of this stupid dip. Not sure where to put this. I guess we'll have an odds and ends corner. There we go. The meats are all completely done. Everything's completely done. We just need to move all the stuff in here to this area. So let's do just that. Man, it just feels weird not having the juice over here, but then the soda would look weird, so yeah. So now we're gonna have beer and juice in the same area. It's really weird. Good thing we had this container here to store everything. All right. All right. And we're almost done with this as well. I think what I'll do with all the extras is put it into the extras refrigerator section here. I was about to put them on the shelves, and then I realized I won't be able to do that because they're refrigerated, so yeah, won't be able to do that. But whatever. I think we only did one day in this episode so far, but we did get a lot of stuff taken care of. There we go. Everything looks good. Now all we need to do is put the dip up there, and then the beer underneath, and then the juice underneath. So basically, that, and that. Isn't it wondrous? There we go. Now all we need to do is bring the beer up here. Out of the way, fucker. I think we only have like 3 different items that they took. So we should be able to put that all up in there. There we go. And there we go. This is like the what the hell shelf. Dude, would you fuck off? Dude, I am going to fucking fire every single one of these fuckers. What the hell? Yeah, it was going all weird. It wasn't letting me put that down there, and then the steak went down there, so that was really weird. Yeah, this kind of pisses me off. Ah, whatever. It's done. And we can start the next day, finally. There'll only be 2 days, and I feel like firing them. I hope they die. But other than their fuck up over there, I think we did pretty good here. They added extras here, which fucking I hope they die. I hope someone slits their goddamn throat. But anyways, yeah. I'm basically gonna just stick here and put all the, like, when they get juice, I'll, like, take it from here and put it there until it's all gone. That kind of thing. And yeah, that's basically what we're going to do this day. And as you probably noticed, I didn't even bother getting the stuff here because they were pissing me off. I don't think I had anything there anyways. Alright, let's stick here and wait for the orange juice. Actually, I think I'm going to take one out. We'll have this whole section gone, and I'll wait for them to get it. Can you guys start buying stuff? I was also keeping an eye on the hard drive space, and I only have about 3 gigs left, and I tried to delete one of the files, but then it just fucked over, so that's cool. Gotta love seeing that. What the hell is going on? My computer is actually frozen. Alright, that should give us enough space. I didn't delete, oh that's right, I have to delete the recycle bin. Usually it just deletes it automatically without having to do that, but this time it didn't do that for some weird lame ass reason. Can you guys stop buying apple juice and buy the orange juice instead? And they haven't bought any of the steak or that, except for one. Oh boy. They're gonna take forever to get this shit going, aren't they? There we go. Almost have the extra orange juice gone. I would like if they didn't buy from this area, but it looks like they're buying more from this area than the area over there. I think I'm just going to leave all this stuff on the ground. I don't think it'll save for me, but I'm just going to keep the game running until I get all this taken care of. Because that's just starting to bother me a lot. I will have to have different sections though, so I know what I'm getting. So let me get the juice back. The juice I'll put over here. So this will be the normal steak. This will be the veal or pork chops or whatever, and this will be the orange juice. That's pretty good. And now I know which pile to go to. There we go, look at all that meat. Alright, there we go. And I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna pause and wait here until everything's done. Alright. So we finished the day. And we have a pile of steak over there, a pile of veal or venison or whatever, and some more orange juice. So that's great. Strangely enough, I was not able to fill this stuff up much, so apparently they don't take this. Are they like overpriced? Oh, this one is. That one isn't. They still weren't taking it. What about the orange juice? No, that's a good price too. They were taking more of the apple juice instead. Alright, so I think what I'll do now is I'll wait for these guys to finish. I probably shouldn't have came back until they were done, but yeah, I'll wait until these guys are done and then we'll wrap up the episode. I'm basically gonna just see what we need in these sections out here, and then we'll get what we need. There we go. And I'm not gonna leave the game until I get all this stuff taken care of, so yeah. It's like 1 in the morning, but who cares? I'll stay up really late taking care of this junk. I mean, I guess we could put this all here. That way this whole section is good. And let's just get this and put it over here. The only reason I don't want to put these items here is because people seem to take the ones here and then they would keep replenishing these, so that's the only reason why I'm not doing that. I might have to do that with the meats. But yeah, I'm gonna wait here. Alright, There we go. Let's quickly get the things we need. Looks like everything is good here. We'll work on this stuff later. I might do that and kind of like speed through it, because doing this took most of like this episode. It took like 30 or 40 minutes, so yeah, what I might do is for the shelves, the main stuff, what I'm gonna do is probably record myself doing it and then fast forward through the footage. I'm forgetting the word for that. Maybe put it on 4x speed and then do post commentary over that, because that's gonna take a long time. Although, to be quite honest, the shelves are a lot easier for me to work with. But yeah, the shelves are the ones that I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I'm probably going to put the cereals here, and then the breads here, and then the flours and the pastas and all that junk. I'll have to look at it to think about it. But I think the area here is good, so let's quickly get the things we need here. Yeah, we need a lot of stuff, but we do have like 10k, so we're gonna be good here. What I'm not going to buy, I'm not going to buy any more of this because we have that whole row. I'm not going to buy any more orange juice, this, or that. And I accidentally hit the E button. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Salt. Don't know. This is one of the reasons why I don't like it up there. I should put it down. I should put the milks up and put the salt and pepper here. I'll be back. That's going to take some time. Alright, as you can see, we got that. So now I should be able to see it better. And we need 2 of those, by the way. And here we need 5. And here we need 4. 2. We really need like a crouch. I think I heard someone say that who was playing this game. But yeah, we need a crouch and a ladder. I think that's 1. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 2, and might as well get 1 there. There will be an extra, and let's get that out right away. That 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. A lot of 2s. Twos and 3s. Alright, we got all of that taken care of. Let's do the freezer. 3. Freezer's taken care of. Damn, that always like startles me. It's way too loud. 4. 2. None of those. Okay, we got that taken care of. 2. 1. I'm not going to get any orange juice. Three. Same as that. I feel like this should go down as well, but whatever. As long as it's up that much, I don't care. I feel like I need another section for that. I almost feel like placing the eggs over here and placing that over here. It would be a really weird layout, but it would give me more eggs. Which one should I... Well, I need the eggs before I can do that, so... And I think one of those... I know they're 2 each, so 1, 2... That, we have a blank spot there. 2... 1, 2, 3... We're running out of money now. Oh, I forgot, I'm not getting any more steak. So let's get rid of the steak. Alright. That's good. That's not. That was worth a lot as well. Let's see if I can find the eggs in here. Where are the eggs? There we go. So what I'm thinking on doing is putting the cheese over here, I guess. And then we can get 2 more of those, because those eggs go by pretty quickly. And I did 2 of those. Not getting those. Getting 1 more of those and that. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like we have a lot of it. That's 100. That's 186. That's a lot. Why are these so expensive? Let's get the sodas first. They're like hella cheap. There we go. And then all we need left is that one. Alright. Well, that's going to be that. I have a bunch of stuff here, so like I said, I'm going to be waiting till that stuff is all gone. So I'm going to be waiting a long time. Basically, it's going to be an idle game for me for the rest of the night. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Love you all. Peace to you. And as always, stay safe.